This is the cutest animatronic in the world according to you. And since you asked for it, here's part 2 of the cutest animatronics ever. Today, we'll see everything from incredible bears to this adorable
Pardon the interruption, Walt, but I'm afraid this is a mutiny. This time, you won't be convincing anyone to join your team. Those who doubted Team Scrumpy are about to see who's really in charge. Welcome to Scrumpy's new Animatronic Order. No worries, I'm not here to spoil the fun, just to reorganize it a bit. Walt's fine, he's just, taking a break. Meanwhile, I'll show you animatronics so cute, so furry, so delightfully charming, you'll wonder why you ever watch this channel any other way. So let's begin this list with some furry friends just like me. I promise you won't regret giving Team Scrumpy a chance. 8. Animatronicbearsuit.com. Let's dive right into the list. And what better way to start than with something truly very special. Today we're talking about Animatronicbearsuit.com, a company that specializes in, you guessed it, animatronic bear suits. Their 2 stars are Charlie and Cody, and let me tell you, these two are positively incredible. Let's start with Charlie. Standing at a towering 7 feet and 1 inch, Charlie is as close to a real grizzly bear as it gets. I mean, look at that fur. It's so detailed, I'm half convinced he's hiding a jar of honey somewhere. But the real magic is in his animatronic head. This bear doesn't just look good, he's got moves. Thanks to high-precision servo motors, Charlie can snarl, sniff, and even mimic speech. Now, Cody takes everything great about Charlie and ups the ante. This big guy is even taller and modeled after a majestic Kodiak bear. Cody has the same animatronic features, but with a more towering presence. If you thought Charlie was impressive, Cody's here to say, hold my salmon. These animatronic bears have appeared in countless commercials, and honestly, seeing them act with such precision and charm has earned them a cozy spot on this list. Ferocious? Yes. Cute? Also yes. And maybe a little terrifying when they get into character, but hey, that's part of their charm. Alright, we're just getting started. Let's keep this very cute energy rolling as we head into the next segment. 7. Mouse Hunt. Alright, from towering animatronic bears, we're shrinking down to something tiny but mighty. If you're a fan of adorable animals in classic movies, you'll love this next one. The animatronic mouse from the movie Mouse Hunt. And yes, before you ask, this little guy isn't just cute. He's a Stan Winston Studios creation. That's right. The same folks behind cinematic legends like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park made this pint-sized star.
Scrumpy, let me out of here!
Oh, don't mind, Dad. That's just our, previous management taking a much-needed break. He said he wanted some box office experience, so I thought, why not? You're welcome, Walt. Now, Mouse Hunt used a combination of real mice, CGI, and animatronics to bring this mischievous rodent to life. But let's be honest, it's the animatronics that stole the show. Just look at the detail on this little guy. His eyes move so naturally. Here's how it worked. The mouse puppet was built 4 times larger than a real mouse to make it easier to control. It was made from a special hot meld material to replicate that soft, fuzzy texture, and the limbs were crafted using silicone and metal for lifelike movement. The entire animatronic was controlled remotely, with cables managing the head and neck, and telemetry tech handling those tiny limbs. Even the breathing was simulated with internal bladders. But the real magic? The puppeteers. They trained for hours to perfect the mouse's expressions and movements. Just watch this clip. Look at how the wind seems to carry him away. The way his eyes dot around and his body reacts is absolutely breathtaking. Honestly, Stan Winston's team went above and beyond to create this cuteness overload. 6. Baby Parasaurolophus. We continue our list of adorable animatronics under my new management. This time, we're off to the Jurassic World exhibition, an incredible place filled with cutting-edge animatronics created by Animax. My uncles, Luz and Salco, visited recently and told me wonderful things about it. By the way, if you'd like us to make a video on our visit, drop a dinosaur emoji in the comments. This exhibition is the closest thing to seeing a real dinosaur. To sum it up, you can see giants like longnecks, velociraptors, the Indominus Rex, Rexy, and now a Carnotaurus. It's truly impressive. However, we're not here to look at these fearsome predators today, but at one of the cutest dinosaur animatronics in history, the baby Parasaurolophus. When you enter the exhibition, the staff takes you onto a ferry that simulates the journey to the island. When the doors open, bam! You see the iconic entrance and immediately a huge long neck. The closeness and the size of this animatronic is incredible. After that, you enter the lab, where you can observe mosquitoes and amber with Easter eggs. The scientists' names are, for example, Steven Spielberg, Colin Trevorrow, Michael Crichton. A very cool detail. But the best part is at the incubators. The baby Parasaurolophus are sleeping, and you can see them breathing. It's truly precious. Not only do they breathe, they move, and can even wake up from their naps. Oh, I want one at home. As if that weren't enough, this exhibition lets you touch two small, adorable baby dinosaurs brought in as puppets with animatronic elements in their eyes. The first is a baby Stygimoloch. The scientists bring it out, give you some info, and then you can pet it. Later in the tour, you meet a star of the franchise, the little baby Ankylosaurus, better known as Bumpy. Here you can meet and pet it as well. All these dinosaurs are gorgeous, and of course, they had to be on this list. So, now you know. If you want more content about this exhibition, drop your dinosaur emoji. You know, seeing these baby dinos made me realize something. There's a certain duck around here who hasn't been very cooperative. Perhaps I should arrange a little exchange. If everything works out, I might soon have my very own baby dino animatronic. 5. Mildred. Okay, now we're heading to a misunderstood creature, much like me. The cute and spooky Mildred. Many people are afraid of her, and she's appeared in various compilations of terrifying animatronics, but we all know that Mildred is actually beautiful and super friendly. Mildred is located in Bewilderwood, an adventure park in the ancient village of Horning in the English county of Norfolk. This park features various activities and attractions, including the Bewilderboat rides, where we can witness the adventures of Swampy the Marsh Bogle. This swamp is full of characters and lore, and undoubtedly everyone's favorite is Mildred the Crocklebog. But what is Mildred's story? According to Mildred's lore, she would never eat you because, besides being a vegetarian, she just wants to be your friend. But how does Mildred work, and why has she been seen swimming alone in this swamp? Mildred is not an animatronic per se, but more of an animated prop with a mechanism that allows her to pop out of the water. Additionally, she has a mechanism that allows her to spray water out of her nostrils whenever a boat goes past her. There have been videos where Mildred can be seen swimming through the water, but this is only Mildred being pulled by a boat when they need to take her out for cleaning and maintenance. Mildred also has a charming puppet version. Mildred is adorable, and although many classify her as terrifying, I'm here as her advocate, placing her among the cutest in the world. 4. Clover the cow. And now we travel to a chain of superstores called Stu Leonard's. Here we find an incredible and precious animatronic cow named Clover the cow. Stu Leonard's is a unique grocery store chain known for blending retail with entertainment, often referred to as the Disneyland of dairy stores. And Clover, she's an icon and a favorite among the store's fans. Clover is fairly simple in how she works. When you press a button, she lifts her head and gives a joyful moo. She usually rests in her little stable, and once you hit that button, up comes Clover's head, greeting you with her gentle sound. Oh, it's absolutely adorable. The design is impeccable, truly super cute. We're dying to visit one of these stores someday. If anyone from Stu Leonard's is watching, know that we'd love to make a video featuring all of your animatronics. Would you guys like to see that? Clover not only earned a spot on this list, but also in our hearts forever. Isn't that right, Walt? Seems like Walt got bored and fell asleep. 3. Spy Animatronic Squirrel. Now we're going to look at a series of lovely animatronic animals. In the BBC documentary series Spy in the Wild, more than 30 animatronic spy creatures were used, including this incredible spy squirrel we're focusing on today. The idea was to infiltrate the animal world and capture natural behaviors without disturbing the real animals. These spy creatures are equipped with hidden cameras that allow filming from intimate and unique perspectives. The spy squirrel was designed to blend in with the environment of gray squirrels, letting the filmmakers observe behaviors like nut stealing and social interactions. The series reveals how squirrels use intelligence and deception to outwit other nut-thieving squirrels. The design of these animatronic spy creatures was done by John Nolan, known for his work on films like Where the Wild Things Are and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Each spy animatronic is equipped with a hidden camera in one of its eyes, and has a realistic movement to integrate without being detected in the animal's natural habitat. Something really cool is that they even designed a nut with a camera, allowing them to see how other squirrels stole it. This squirrel is beautiful, and the series is remarkable. If you get the chance, check it out, because there are all sorts of animatronics like bears, meerkats, octopuses. It's absolutely worth watching to see these baby animatronics in action. Speaking of babies, I need to ship off this quacking package. They've accepted my exchange, so now I just have to wait for my baby dino. 2. Jammin Jesters. Now we're heading to the Enchanted Castle in Lombard, Illinois, to discover some animatronics that have gone through quite a peculiar evolution. The Jammin Jesters. Originally known as Merlin's magical music makers, this show was created by the legendary Sally Corporation, experts in animatronics for theme parks and entertainment centers. Back in the beginning, the show had a medieval vibe, inspired by the legend of King Arthur, featuring characters like Merlin, Oscar, Gwen, Rodney, and even a young King Arthur. The stage was divided into 3 sections, and took inspiration from Disney's 1963 film, The Sword and the Stone. It was a magical spectacle, but in the early 90s something changed. The show was scaled down, shifting its style and adopted a more rockin' 1950s-inspired theme. That's how the Jammin Jesters were born. Characters like Jester, formerly Rodney, Gwen, Cute, adapted from Oscar, Godfrey, Toby, and the Wally Wizard, replacing the young King Arthur, took the stage with a more retro musical flair. Their movements, while maybe not as sophisticated as some modern animatronics, have a special kind of charm. If you ever get the chance to visit the Enchanted Castle, be sure to check out these jesters in action. And now, as we continue waiting for that special, exchange I've been hinting at, let's move on to our final segment with the cutest animatronic of all. 1. Paro the baby seal. Finally, it's here! Here's my package. Inside this box is my precious baby dino animatronic. After all this journey, I'll finally have the perfect companion and...
Surprise, Scrumpy? Did you really think you could just trade me away like that? I escaped that box ages ago while you were bragging about your new order. I just waited for the right moment.
Walt, you don't understand. Everyone supports you. Nobody wanted to join my team. They all back you. That jealousy got the best of me.
Scrumpy, you're my cousin, and we all care about you, chaos and all. You bring life to this channel.
I'm sorry. I got carried away. I wanted to shine on my own, but I realized that without your help and humor, it's just not the same. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Scrumpy. I also brought the cutest animatronic on this list so we can present it together.
Yes! Thank you, Walt. Let's finish this with a bang.
All right, friends, let's get ready to meet one of the sweetest, most heartwarming therapeutic animatronics out there, Paro, the baby harp seal. Created by Dr. Takanori Shibata in Japan, Paro isn't just cute. It's a breakthrough in robotic therapy. And that in having a comfort companion that looks and feels like a real baby seal, but without the worries of feeding it or taking it for a swim.
Paro's adorable design isn't just for show. Its fur is antibacterial. Its body even feels warm, making it incredibly lifelike. And check out that face. Those eyes open and close, and it can make gentle seal sounds. It's so cute. Now, let's talk senses. Paro has 5 advanced ones. Tactile. It knows when you're touching or stroking it. Light. It can tell if it's day or night. Auditory. It recognizes voices, its name, and common greetings. Temperature. It senses warmth or cold around it. Posture. It knows how it's being held or positioned. All that data feeds into Paro's artificial intelligence. This cutie actually learns from you. If you pet it a certain way often, it'll remember and respond by nuzzling and making a happy sound. It adapts to each user's preferences over time, forming a unique bond.
Paro's main purpose is therapy. It's been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and help people, especially elderly patients with dementia or those dealing with loneliness, feel more connected. Studies even show that it can increase oxytocin levels, the feel-good hormone. Hospitals, nursing homes, and therapy sessions around the world use Paro to bring comfort and companionship. Paro is about making people feel seen, cared for, and less alone. If you're as touched by this idea as I am, leave a seal emoji in the comments. And that wraps up our ranking. Thank you for joining us on this journey filled with adorable animatronics.
Thanks everyone, we'll see you in the next video. This time, no timeout boxes, I promise.